Over the last several years, we have witnessed the downfall of the traditional entertainment industry. We have seen Hollywood completely and totally collapse. And even before the year started, analysts were already predicting that the 2024 box office was going to be miserable. 2024 is looking like an ugly year for the box office. And this is, of course, based off some things being delayed because of the strikes and whatnot, but it's even worse than they could have possibly predicted. Just through the first couple months of 2024, it is already looking far worse than analysts could have even thought possible. And for a long time, for years in fact, they blamed, well, it's the pandemic. That's the reason why these things are happening. Oh, well, it's because of streaming services. That's why people don't want to go see Disney movies anymore. They've used every excuse in the book. But the reality is the entertainment landscape has changed. People do not respect Hollywood in the same way that they used to. There's a reason all these big award shows with all the big-time Hollywood celebrities and movie stars are seeing record low ratings. And now some people within Hollywood itself are actually starting to acknowledge that. I thought this was very, very interesting. Natalie Portman finds liberation in YouTube being bigger than film. If you ask someone my kid's age about movie stars, they don't know anyone compared to YouTube stars. Now, I'm certainly not including myself and my little channel when it comes to that, but when we're talking about the landscape of entertainment and how it's been changing, Natalie Portman is basically saying that film and traditional Hollywood is becoming niche. It's almost becoming obsolete as people are walking away. Natalie Portman notes decline of film as a primary form of entertainment. Quote, it feels much more niche now. That's a pretty big statement that I think correctly identifies in some ways that people are moving on to different things, whether it's video games, whether it's, again, like influencer shit, whether it's TikTok or YouTube, blah, blah, blah. More and more, people are looking for other forms of entertainment rather than traditional Hollywood. If it's the end of the film industry as we know it, Natalie Portman feels fine, and she has an interesting approach to this. In a Vanity Fair interview, Portman said she's thankful that cinema is shifting among younger viewers. The striking thing has been the decline of film as a primary form of entertainment. It feels much more niche now, Portman said. If you ask someone my kid's age about movie stars, they don't know anyone compared to YouTube stars or whatever. She continued, there's a liberation to it. And having your art not be a popular art, you can explore what's interesting to you. It becomes much more about passion than about commerce. And interesting too, to be aware of it becoming something elitist. I think all these art forms, when they become less popularized, you have to start thinking, okay, who are we making this for anymore? Now, I'm sure for Natalie Portman, someone who's probably made a lot of money in her career, she doesn't really mind. There's a little bit of a downtick in the entertainment industry, but for a lot of people who are in the industry who have not, made it big like that, I'm sure they're very worried right now about the things that are happening. They're very worried about another miserable year at the box office. They're worried about all these streaming services continue to lose hundreds of millions of dollars, as it's proven time and time again that it's about more than, well, people just don't want to go to the theaters anymore. There's something else happening. People have grown tired of Hollywood for one reason or another, whether it's the lazy storytelling, whether it's the woke identity politics, whether they're just more interested in other things. We are continuing to see the entertainment industry, the traditional entertainment industry, shrink, while the alternative entertainment industry continues to grow and grow and grow. And some people in Hollywood, like Natalie Portman, are realizing that's happening, are accepting that's happening, and they're fine with it. But there's a lot of other people, especially the ones that are, the head of some of these companies. They have to be absolutely in full-blown panic mode, because what she's saying is absolutely correct. And now Hollywood, after years and years of failure, they have no excuses to hide behind anymore. What do you guys think of Natalie Portman's comments? Do you agree with her that traditional entertainment, that film is kind of shrinking and becoming more niche as all these other different forms of entertainment are continuing to grow? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.